Welcome to a new mod pack, a new sort of challenge pack as well, it seems. Well, I'm not quite sure how true that is, we'll see. Yeah, this is Glacial Awakening, recommended to me by a viewer as I just started the Breakout series. So why don't we just take a look at this and see how different it is and how much the same it is. So if we go into single player and create new world again, it does not matter what you call this. I'm just going to call it greatest as normal. You can see what my seed is right there at the top left, but again, that may not matter. Not sure how much actual outside world there is to needed an actual seed. So let's get started with creating a new world, and we're going to get into a very, very small cave. A very small cave. And in fact, you need to really be careful not to overuse your resources in this cave. There are, well, ways you can get yourself into trouble, let's put it that way. So let's get started and we'll see what we need to do first. So I'm going to skip for, oh, in fact, hang on, it's probably done. Are you going to come up? Loading terrain. Here we are. So it's very dark, I'll appreciate. Have I got my video options set to bright? I have. So it's already bright, even though it looks very dark. So if we put a torch down, you'll see we're in this small room and there's very little else. We have a quest book. And the quest book is the different kind that I'm normally used to, but it works fine. And you'll see there is a starting quest here. There are just a few chapters and some challenge quests on the end. So each of these chapters, it's certainly larger than Breakout, but it's not as large as something like Project Ozone 3. To get started, we just need to click on this Awakening checkbox task quest. And there's some roots growing on the walls. You don't have many other resources, so try not to use all of them, yes. So make sure you don't waste all these resources. You are going to be able to reuse them. So if we just break some of these roots, you'll see what happens. And we can just get rid of them like this. They should grow back, but we can already basically shortcut that by just putting them through a crafting grid. We get more cave roots, which you can put back down, and they will grow, or at least not when the torch is blocking it, but otherwise you can put them down. And because they turn into 2 anyway, putting them back down is no big deal. You can just get some more resources back just by putting them down. So you see, I've got 8 again. Multiply that up, and now I have 23 cave roots. Good? Good. So that's the first quest done. Easy enough to get started, and we get some apples, I guess, to get started. This is create some plant fibers, so we need to toss this cave root item into water, but we don't have any water, so we have to dig downwards. We're not going to dig straight down. I'm going to dig off in that direction. Doesn't really much matter which direction I'm going to pick. I'm going to just pick north arbitrarily, and we're just going to break through using some torches. Torches are quite valuable to start off with, at least until you get to be able to reproduce them, so you are going to want to keep those. And the packed ice, it'll just disintegrate. You can't do anything about that, so please don't try all that much. You are, however, going to need to dig down a little ways. So I'm going to cut forwards. It's only about, I don't know, eight steps down to the water or something. Let's just cut forwards. And then you'll see this is how far down we've come. It's just regular ice there. So we can, we don't have any other blocks at the moment to just block one of these off, but we can basically break through that. And that will get us regular ice. So we do actually need to get some plant fibers. We need to get 8 of them. And let's just separate, I don't know, 8 of this stuff. Throw it over there. And that should make some plant fiber. Oh, no, hang on. No, it doesn't. We need the other type. We need 8 of the other type. Hang on 1 second. Let's pop upstairs. And let's just see. We've got some of this already growing. There's also some with some blue roots. You're going to keep that separate. Don't waste it. You're just going to want to just let this stuff grow. And in the meantime, you can just basically left and right click to get lots of this type of root. So I need 8 of this kind. And the rest we'll just put back into the cave roots kind. And let's pop down here. I need to just clear out some of that more that stuff. And now we should be able to drop you in there. Have you changed? You have. So now we have plant fibers. That's enough for that quest done. Gets us some more apples. And we're ready to go. So you'll see torches need a bit more, you know, sort of construction than normal. We need to make, first of all, we need sticks. And the only way to get sticks is to throw torches away. And we only have 5. So throw 2 away. And only 2, please. And then go head upstairs. Because we're going to put a drying rack down and get that started. So 2 there. 2 of the plant fibers, and we get a drying rack. Okay, and the drying rack can be put down. You can then put more of the plant fibers on the drying rack. That won't take very long at all, and it'll turn to a dried version. The dried version you can use to make more torches, if I remember rightly. Torch recipe is, well, coal, obviously, but we don't have that. So we have to have a look for the other recipes. And the last one is dried plant fibers and another stick. Now, remember what I said? Don't throw away, well, don't waste your torches, because you're going to need another stick down here. So let's throw another one away. Yeah, there we go. And we'll use that along with the dried plant fibers, which won't be very long now, to make more torches. And then just basically half your torches, throw them in water, and around you go with that sequence. So that is that done. And then the next quest is basically if you shift and hold left click while aiming at a block of permafrost, which is the blue stuff here. Ooh, more blue roots. Then you can get, quite handily, some rocks. So why don't we try that? So shift, left click, and hold. And you're going to start getting some granite rocks. See it in the bottom right? Get quite a few of them. Along with hilariously sped up audio for that kind of process. So let's just get 20. There we go. And that will do. And now that's that quest done. We get some gravel. Not terribly important right now, but yeah. And then we get crude pickaxes. So we get to make a crude pickaxe and we get a leather tunic. So getting our crude pickaxe is a couple of those rocks and some of the plant fibers and another stick. So before I do that, I want to make sure I make more of these. So we get our dried plant fiber, get 8 torches, I guess there's 10, and we'll convert another, well, let's say half of them back into sticks. Sooner or later I am going to want to basically move some water, but for now that's fine. Let's get, oh, in fact I'll just make some more plant fibers while I'm down here. There we go. And yep, as soon as I can get a bucket, I will definitely want one. In the meantime, I will just convert over some more plant fiber. We are going to want to make another drying rack, because I'm going to want to be able to do this again. Will you? No, you won't assemble that way. Will you assemble? I want to sort of put them next to each other, and I don't want to obstruct. We're going to actually dig our way out before I do that. That's fine. So digging our way out, we just need a couple of the rocks and one of the plant fibers, was it? Yes, crude pickaxe. It's not very good at all, but it will get us started. Let's get things in a sort of order I kind of like. That'll do for now. And for this, do we have any quests? We get the leather tunic. Crafting table is a bit different again. Yes, you can do it with wood, but we don't have any wood. So you have to use permafrost and some of the cave roots. That is fairly straightforward too. We are just going to need to get some cave roots, but that's fine. They continually regrow. Ooh, some, was that white sprout? Oh, interesting. Okay, and let's put on our leather tunic. Now we just need to expand outwards, and it's, again, arbitrary which direction you choose. I think I'm going to choose, because that's the direction I chose for the water. I think I'm going to go this way. It seems appropriate. Heading away, and we should get 2 of those. That's good enough. We can get those together with the cave roots. And I've got them the wrong way around again. There we go. 1 crafting table. And that can go in the middle as normal. I think we don't slide around when we're still on top of it. Good. And this is now growing cave roots all over the place. So you are done. We get a cookie. Fine, I'll take that. And then we want a crude shovel, which is very, very similar. I just need that last other stick that I have. One of you and one of you. That gets me a crude shovel. And you're giving me another piece of gravel. It's almost like they're hinting at something. So we need a compacting bin next. That needs just permafrost, and that makes a compacting bin, which you'll be unsurprised to know that we're going to be using the gravel that we just got. So we're just going to get rid of, we need 7 of you. So I'm going to just leave it where it is, because we can use moss stone for something else. And that should be, actually, that should be enough. Yeah. Get that down. There we go, 1 compacting bin. And I'm just going to dig that into a corner somewhere. When I'll put it here. And put a compacting bin down. See, it nicely goes up to the edge. Really sort of straightforward. And if we put the gravel in it, I think. Or do I need more gravel? Let's just check. No rewards for this. Or the snow we're not ready for yet. Flint. Flint is 3 gravel. Gravel is compacting bin with the rocks, not the gravel. Fine. Granite blocks. There we go. And if I use the shovel on it, right click, I should start getting gravel. Not quite enough. So let's get 3 gravel. That gets us 1 flint. Gets us that quest. And that gets us into leather boots. Sorry if I'm going a bit fast here. I will try and slow down once I get past the basic stuff. Oh, that's some black roots. This is just fairly fast to get going. And you just basically expanding outwards with the resources that you actually have. You don't have very many to get started, and you certainly don't have any technology. So that is something you're going to need to get into fairly quickly. And you'll see we always have this layer here. It's not just this area. It's in all directions down to that water level. So if you want packed ice, I guess you can use it, but I don't have no way of actually picking it up as yet. So black sprats, white sprats, and blue sprats. Not sure what they do yet, but we'll see about that fairly soon. Granite anvil, we just need granite, and that is just from more of the granite rocks, so we can just grab some more. And luckily we don't have to use an empty hand for that. So I just want 9 of this. 9? 9, that'll do. And we can use the spread grid to get cobbled granite. From that into a granite anvil. And the granite anvil we can put wherever we want. So let's just put it there for now. And some more bits and pieces. From that, we can then use this anvil, I think, to get more... Is it more flint? So we basically put... Yeah, I think we put the flint on it and then hit it with something else and to basically get it to shatter. And then we can use that to make a flint pickaxe. There we go. So 3 and a couple more sticks. Of course, I need more of you. And give me you. And plant fibers and that last stick. So off we go down to our water to get more sticks. This will become tiresome quite quickly, but right now it's actually pretty fast, so I don't really much mind. I'm sure we'll get another way of getting sticks pretty soon. Again, a lot of this stuff on most packs like this tend to be really quite early and nothing else. So I'm happy there. So sticks, what was it I was looking for again? Yeah, I can just make this now. 2 of you. 3 of you, and we get a proper flint pickaxe instead of a crude one. You continue using the crude one, it will break very quickly though. Durability is 32, this one's 150, so very, very straightforward to break it. And we get another flint pickaxe anyway as part of the quest rewards. So that is that whole chain of quests, and we just need to craft enough torches for it to be happy about us. So let's just grab these... drying racks. I want to say, can I move this? Yes. And I'm just going to move them over here. Actually, I'm going to put them higher up. There we go. And we'll just get a couple of those drying out to make some more torches for us. That's that quest. Up here, we need to make a stone knife. This is one where it's not always obvious where you get the stone knife from. And you can right-click the mossy cobblestone that I'm stood on with a knife, and you get this terra moss. And the terra moss... you can use for lots of other purposes, but at least to get started, it's just for quest materials. So to do that, we need runic shears, I suppose, but also a stone knife. So it starts showing you cobblestone, and you're like, well, I don't have any cobblestone. And you can't use mossy cobblestone, I don't think, but you should be able to use the granite stuff that we're using. So if we just shift left click here, we should be able to get 18 of this, I think. It's sort of random when you actually get it. It's not like you get it immediately. You get them in sort of, I don't know, lumpy areas of a few. So let's get 18. 18? One more. There we go. And now, can I actually use 2 of these, hopefully? And a stick. Yeah, we've got a stick. Got a stone knife. Use the stone knife, right click, and we start getting other stuff. That's fine, and now I can actually harvest this. And I now have 3 pieces of cobblestone. So our area is starting to expand. And we're starting to get other things unlocked as well. But for the meantime, that's that quest reward. So, bit of battered vegetable. Not yet eaten. What does it taste like? Okay. Beyond that, we also need to get some blue sprouts. But you see we've already got that just by putting those roots back and letting them grow. You can't get it by another means, so you need to let them actually grow downwards. This, as you can imagine, is fairly straightforward. And if you line these up, you can just run straight along them and get quite a lot of them going. So that is going to be pretty good for you. Blue sprouts, we get sugar bomb. which gets us speed, 40% speed, jump boost, haste. Don't think I'm going to use that straight away, but it is going to be filling up my inventory. In the meantime, I want to get those torches crafted. We should have everything we need now, because we have a couple of sticks. So we just need the dried, yeah, and the sticks. There we go. There's the quest. That gets us even more torches, which I don't need, but that leads us on to this. Now, this is the only path forward, so we have to get this mini freezer. Freezer needs snow, and we don't have snow yet. It is further up. We need snowballs, and that basically gets compacted. First of all, in a compacting bin, but later, once we make the freezer, it compacts things for us. So we need to actually dig up to get this. So if that's our way down, maybe we should dig up going that way. And I'll see you in a couple of minutes, because we need to dig as much up as that is down to actually get to the snow layer. And you're going to want a shovel. So it's probably worthwhile to just go and get some more of the granite and make a flint shovel, possibly. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Here we go. Got some snowballs from some snow up there. Made a flint shovel. Straightforward to actually do that. Are you going to let me... can I empty you? I can. Good. And you let me use this. It looks like you are. So we're going to need a shovel here. Looks like it. Yep. And I just want some snow blocks. What do we need for the rest of it? So just 2 snow blocks will do. At least to get started. And I'm probably going to make 2 of these. Why not? Mini freezer. And we can put them wherever we like. So again, why don't we think about the opposite direction? And let's just make space in a corner somewhere. And yeah, that's pretty cool. And if you put snowballs in here, they should automatically start getting compacted. You see that's happening without me having to do anything. I guess we can put them in here as well if we want to speed things up a touch. And put you in there. There we go. And there's like a heavy snow variant. Is it heavy snow? Heavy snowball, yeah. So that can be successful. We get given a shovel for it, but I've already made a flint shovel, so that's not a problem. And then we get told to make an ice crystal, and that is just 4 heavy snow blocks, which is each one is 4 heavy snowballs. So obviously 16 heavy snowballs, and 8 is there, and 8 is there. So that is simple to create. There we go. Spread and bounce. 4 heavy snow. And we're almost ready. Put those heavy snow blocks back in a freezer and you get an ice crystal which fulfills this quest and heads us towards this corner, which is our first source of heat, which is, yeah, that's the Druidic Arts unlocked, is create stalactite. Okay, so we need to create a pyre. We need to create some 2 stalactites and a fire starter. So yeah, we need to get that going. So pyres are going to be just some cobblestone, which we've got some of that, some termos and sticks, and I think I have enough of all of those. Yes, I do. So let's just make that pyre. Yep, there's 1 pyre. And then I also need some stalactite, so that's plant drops from oh, it's created from this. So we need an ice crystal, piece of flint, some more termos, some blue dye. How are we going to get the blue dye? Oh, blue sprout. Of course. That's the reason for the blue sprouts. Fine. Yeah, so we need a place to put the pyre. Why don't we just put it down here? I'm presuming it's going to have slots. Or right-click onto it. Right-click onto it is going to work. So 1 termos. Yep. This reminds me of Britannia already. Some blue dye. What else was needed for that? So a piece of flint and some dried plant fiber. So flint we got out of gravel, which we need to put in here. So I need to go and get some more stone. Ugh. I'm going to need a new way of getting this soon. Have I got some in my inventory? That's why it's building up. Yes, it is. Okay. So that can go in there. Get me some gravel, please. I'm going to need to do that a little bit more. Okay, flint got. And let's just grab some of the dried fiber. And that is everything we need. Did it say we needed some other mechanism for this? Is it going to be... let's have a look. Let's have a look on prior crafting ritual. It doesn't say we need to do anything. We just need to light it, maybe? Insert the appropriate ingredients, then start the select recipe right-clicking at your fire starter. So we need the fire starter, which is going to be dried plant fibers, flint shard, and limestone rock. And that is going to be easy because we've already got some more of these. I've already got the flint shard, and I need a piece of rock, which is just one of you. Come on. There we go. One fire starter. And let's start this up. Wow, okay. Hopefully it does not melt the packed ice. Okay. How long it's going to take? It says progress 15%. We get that done. So there we go. We got stalactite. What are you used for? Why are we making this? Where are you? Stalactite roots. We are using them to make spell dust. Okay. And then other stuff. Okay, into the roots mod. Fine. Okay, so that's that one done. We get some XP levels. And then concoct spell dust. So that's taking us into that next step that I just saw. So the pestle and mortars are fairly easy to actually make because they're also made out of the rock surrounding us. So we can just make one of those. And the other one is something like this. Yep, there's a mortar. Get rid of the rest of that. That's two of the three things we need, and the third one thing is spell dust. So we need to basically put a couple of those things into here. Is this like a container we can put these in? So the stalactite, we need some black dye, so that's going to be the black roots, and another piece of flint. So let me just see, is this a container? No, I guess it isn't. I guess it's just mounted somewhere, so why don't we just put it there? Okay, and if I put these two things in it, yep, they just pile up like that. Fine, and I'm going to collect more rocks again. I definitely want a new way of doing this. Back in a second. There we go. So in goes a piece of granite, in goes a flint, and the last piece is some black dye. So we can just get that from this. Yep, some black dye from quark. And that is everything. So how do you actually start? Oh, we're just going to use the pestle on it, clearly. Yep. There we go. So spell dust, got. And that's shatter. Whatever that does. Well, we expect it to shatter stuff, but yeah, we'll see how far we get. Prepare for liberation. Imbue your staff with the shatter spell. Use this spell to break free of this underground prison. Are we going to break free of a prison in the first episode? That's pretty good. And the staff is going to be one piece of terramoss and 2 sticks. Seems to be straightforward. We've got some terramoss already. I'm going to need some sticks again. Okay, let's just do this and get down here. So you get down to this level and some sticks, please. And that's actually, well, we have to get the 3x3 crafting grid to do this. You'll see I've basically put roots all the way along. It's easy enough to pick them up that way. And 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so there's our staff. And the rest we need is an imbuer. And that looks simple. And we just consider we just made a trip for some sticks. And we need to go and get some more. Oh, was that not the imbuer? Oh, cobblestone. It has to be cobblestone. You can't use that. Okay, imbuer. And I clearly need to make sure I make some more torches and convert them to sticks before I do them. I wish they'd stack easily. At least I wish I could grab them and stack them. I need to go and get some more sticks converted. Okay, give me a second. Okay, and we can try that again. We've got the imbuer now. So the last part of it is a component pouch, which is just some dried plant fibers and a couple of cave roots. And of course, they would be the things I just basically removed from here. So I guess we're going to have to make some more dried plant fibers. They don't take very long at all to convert over. And some other roots. And is this got a mod whereby these stay in here, hopefully? No. Okay, that's a shame. I do like it when they retain their inventory, but other than that, let's wait for this to be done and do that off camera. You can see the progress there. It doesn't take very long at all. I do like the fact they've got progress bars for everything. And I think maybe I will just... Do I need these? Can I just get rid of them? There we go. And I'll just put them in the wall. There we go. built-in units, and we get 3 of these. Okay, so 3 of those. Oh, do we need 5? We may have needed 5. And 2 roots. So 5, 2 roots, and a component pouch. Right click or none to open pouch. Okay, so there's plenty of stuff in there. Is that going to be a bauble? Looks to be a bauble for the belt slot. Okay. There is no current basically setting to do that, so I don't have any controls, but it saves a bit of an inventory space. And then I'm going to need the imbuer to set up. Oh, nice. So the imbuer can go, I guess, here. And do we need the staff in there first? Yep. And then maybe the spell dust. Oh, something's happening. Hopefully. Do I need another step, or is that it? Oh, no, that was like it happened. Happened in the background, but happened. There we go. So, shatter. I'm not sure if I have enough things here, but let's see what that does. Don't have enough stalactite in your component pouch. I need to make more of that stuff. Whew. Okay, so we need to repeat the ritual. Sneak click, right click with an empty hand to repeat the ritual, but I need the other components in it. So I need to go and make some more of those. And here it says, using the imbuer to re-imbue your staff with a shatter spell. Use your imbued staff to break the obsidian layer above you in order to break free to the surface. So I didn't actually get all the way to obsidian. I just got to the snow. So why don't we just go and see how far up that is. Let's just head up here a little bit. And let's see if it's just a few levels deep or if it's more than that. You'll notice that the torches aren't melting the snow, so that's fine. Is this significantly higher? Well, it's higher than I was expecting at the moment. Let's see how far up this actually goes. Not too much further, but another 8 or 10 blocks up, and that will be fine. So I'm just going to dump all of this extra snow into our freezers. It will compact itself, so I don't need to worry about it. Otherwise, I am running out of storage space. So now we just need to make more of the stalactite stuff, and that again is more ice crystals, fine, and other bits and pieces we already have. So I'm going to need to use that stone knife again and get some more of the terra moss, and we'll sort the rest out. So I will go and get the stalactite first, and then we'll head back up to the obsidian and I'll meet you there. Alright, so sneak right click. Once you have all the ingredients, they'll automatically be put in there, so that's kind of useful. And then we just need a fire starter again, and up you go. That will work and should give us everything we need. Once that finishes, we need to grab this component patch back, because at the moment I don't have a key set. There we go. And let's put you in, not in the freezer, in there. Good. Let's head upstairs and see whether we can actually break out. So you'll see we've got lots of permafrost, and then we've got another layer of about the same size of snow. It's not very large, but it is it's fairly significant. And there you can see, well, it's maybe a bit less. There you can see the obsidian. So, well, can we actually get out? Oh, there's one. That's not good. Did that use up one? That did use up one. Oh no, can I actually get out? Can I just get out of view? There's more. Oh, hang on. That was a interesting. That actually had a beam. Yeah, that had a beam. Okay, good. So I can actually get out there. Well, that is ice. If I break that, is that going to turn into water? Probably. Except this seems to actually break things, so that is fine. Did I just get some cobble? I did. Some tin ore on cobblestone. So I'm already out up there, so I'm going to need to go and make some ladders. That's straightforward. That's just going to need a... Yeah, there's some stone. Okay, so I'm going to go up there and see if I can find something once I get some ladders. So let me go get some sticks, and we'll come back in a minute. Okay, and we do need 8 obsidian for this to actually count. So I'm just going to break another couple more. There we go. And that should count for the quest. It does. Be free. My inventory is completely full and I don't have any way for creating storage just yet. So be free. We get some more stalactite. And that is going to be a bit problematic. Let's get rid of the crude shovels and something like that. And let's put this in my inventory. Where are you in here? There you are. Okay, that's cool. And now we can just use our ladders. So let's just get that there. Oh, you're not going to attach to ice, are you? Right, fine. You want to attach to ice? I will just break that block and we'll get up and out another way. So, and you can see there's a very thin layer of this ice in every direction. So maybe I'm going to have a problem. I need to actually get up here by putting down some permafrost, something like that. So let's just do that. There we go. And then we can just use ladders for the rest. And I want to break out of this. Okay, and break this as well. And we're at the top here, so let's put in oh, we've got some gold ore. Oh, sorry, pyrite. Fool's gold. All right. What Y level are we at? 52? Okay. So now I guess we can see what this next says. Gather some cobblestone, no rewards. And that's going to unlock a whole bunch of other things, including early storage. Cobblestone chest is cobblestone parts, which is just cobblestone. Yep, indeed. My inventory is freed up, so I'm just going to go and, ooh, galena, lead. Okay, so I'm going to collect that cobblestone and then hopefully get some chests together. There's a cobblestone gathering, and that then unlocks early storage. So we're just going to need a couple of things there. In fact, we can make this in our inventory. We don't have to do much else. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that was enough. I'm actually just going to use that to create a chest, cobblestone chest. And let's just put stuff here. This is going to be just my waypoint or something. And I can put some of my inventory away. Now, once I clear out the space above, of course. Ah, it's a full-size chest. Good. Get rid of some of the other bits and pieces. Well, I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to need. Let me take it downstairs anyway, because that's going to be our base, at least to get started. And yeah, I'm just going to need to descend with ladders for now. Maybe once I have more ingredients, I'll try and go up sort of diagonally. That will work as well. But yeah, so pretty much first episode, we have broken out of our enforced cell with obsidian, and we're heading on the way to the surface. Just to close out the episode, we're just going to make some of the other brief sort of items off this cobblestone thing, which gets us actually going. So hammer time gets us some speedy ladders, apparently. So I would actually quite like that by comparison. So let's just get some of the plant fibers. I've put them in a double chest down here, and one of those, a couple of these, and a stick, and that's an axe. Hopefully they just need to be in the right order. Crude hammer, there we go. So crude hammer is enough to get us that quest, and that gets us some of the, well, stone ladders, 16 of them. Good, they'll work. Clay needs us to get a few things. Lump of clay? No. Dirt clump? No. Okay, either by mining underground or mixing bone meal and crushed limestone together in water. Let's leave that alone. Stone rock grinder, that needs another ice crystal. And what does this actually do? Mining level iron? Does this grind it down to gravel? That would be interesting if we could actually do that. Do we have enough of you? Heavy snowballs. We have 8 there. That should be enough for ice crystal, surely. In fact, no. Is that half? It's probably exactly half. There we go. Let's just get those. You're going to convert over. And that is going to convert. 1 ice crystal. Great. We've got a stick already, so we just need a piece of cobble. Okay. And then if I grab that and this and a stick, we get a rock grinder. Does that do what I expected? And, well, I was going to say grind rock, but let's just get, where's my stone knife? There it is. Let's not waste this. We definitely want that resource. And then what does this give us? It does give us gravel. That's good. I don't have to use that compressor anymore, so I don't have to grab rocks all that often from the outside. So yeah, we can use that to generate more flint. Good. You're done, so we get a stone wand, I guess. Yeah, I'll just take the one instead of this rock grinder. We've already got one. We'll get both of them, actually. That's fine. Wooden bucket. Good. And that's a very easy recipe, so we're able to move that water from down below to up here. Very happy about that as well. Lots of these things are nice sort of rewards, or at least nice things to actually get going. One wooden bucket. So let's go and try and grab this water and see if that's exactly as I expect. Yep, water. And then if I just, hopefully, do I have cobble or something like that? Yeah, let's put the cobble in place and just create a bit of a pool like that. Great, much better. Yeah, much happier now. And yeah, we get some of that. That's fine. It depletes durability, it seems. Oh yeah, so we've got a certain number of uses with that bucket. A little snow helps the rotten flesh go down. That's probably going to require us to, yeah, get some rotten flesh, but we haven't got the zombies yet. So that's a good point, I think, to pause. That's probably the end of the episode. Of all topic inventory explorer workbot, right click to search nearby chests. Okay. Maybe use from inventory with it, but I didn't get that. Why didn't I get that? I've got 2 chests. In fact, let's just make 2 more because I need those anyway. It's probably because I didn't do that properly. So let's just get 8 of you. I didn't have them in my inventory at the same time. So let's just get 2 chests. Yeah, that's enough. And we get this. So the Voltopic Inventory Explorer Workbot. And right click to search nearby chests. So let's give that a go. So search. Oh, look at that. So if I type in Flint. Yeah, look at that. That's quite handy. Okay, I think I'll keep that on me. And our component patch as well. So that's looking pretty good. And that's where we'll end the episode in this chapter 1. Up there is an undiscovered sort of surface that we got to get to, but you can see the quests leading us towards, and clearly there must be some kind of surface and soil up there, so maybe it's a normal world at this point, who knows. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, let me know that in the comments. That'll help me know whether to continue, and of course we'll see you next time for some more, well, hopefully for some more Glacial Awakening. Yeah, as always, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Put things down in the comments down below. Subscribe and share as you normally would. Click on the bell if you want notifications. And of course, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.